know what type of gut issue you're dealing with. I'm Marissa Faye. I'm a hormone and gut health expert. I help women reverse and reduce their symptoms with natural methods. And I have a lot of experience helping women with gut imbalances. So first, you need to know that there's a constellation of signs and symptoms that point me towards what type of issue somebody might be dealing with. It's a lot more than I can even fit into this video or in a comment here, and it does require knowing more about your health history and your signs and symptoms, what's happening in your day-to-day life. Sometimes testing is not even necessary because those signs and symptoms point us in a particular direction and it just fits what that type of issue looks like. And sometimes testing can be very helpful. So I use something in my practice called the GI map. It's a stool test. And in particular, when I'm working with a client where I think bacterial imbalances are at the root of things, that can be very helpful because then it can create a custom protocol for them to help rebalance things. But there are also different types of bacterial imbalances that are very hard to collect in a sample and get an accurate test result on. For example, I've seen a lot of false negatives on SIBO tests. Also, parasites can be hard to track down in a stool test because you'd have to literally pass one in that sample. And parasites in general have all kinds of defense mechanisms to make sure they hang out and stick around inside of you. So I guess the long and short of it, unfortunately, is in order to know exactly what might be going on, you're probably going to have to work with someone. Or you can decide to take an approach where you think about what could be upstream and you do something like my 5-step method, which I'll tell you exactly what that is right now. By the way, this is the foundation of what I start most of my clients with because you need this before you are going to do any kind of gut rebalancing, any kind of parasite cleansing, any kind of intensive hormone rebalancing protocol. Before you do anything intense on your body, you need to prepare it for that. And if you prepare it correctly and well, for some people, that's all they need. So here are the 5 steps. 1, reduce and remove toxin exposures in your environment and things in your home. 2, improve your nutrient density and your nutrient absorption. That is going to include cutting out foods that are doing no one any favors. You're going to need to focus on your liver health. Your liver is a key component of detoxification, and in many cases, when there are gut imbalances going on, there's a backup of toxins in the body. So we need that liver on board. Next, you've got to change how your body responds to stress. Almost every woman with some type of gut issue is having also a stress response issue. And finally, then you can layer in appropriate supplements.